痛了。
Easy. All done.
有没有毒啊？
The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new. If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
我是勇者亨利耶！赶快啊，出兵了啊，救人啊
This is a survivor from.
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small
Bina.
garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
勇者亨利，
Son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
我们打得赢吗？刚那军队超多人的哎，这个城堡感觉也不大呢。
What are you up to here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards on you.
林北坐在这里 ，I'm a king。
Can you hear me?
好啦好啦好啦，我走了，我想睡觉，也很饿了。啊！哦
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
我要吃肯德基，
Easier to bear on a full stomach.
我要吃拿坡里。
I heard about your father.
Must
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the
eat.
countryside to make horseshoes. I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
失去声望？为什么我失去声望
Ah, milady. Your
Lady.
Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are then. Eat your fill.
这是什么？
And
好
a
吃
little
吗
wine？to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
哇，夫人对我很好哎，小亨利。
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good
晚
night.
安，外面不是很亮吗？
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
我想要穿那些盔甲，不要穿什么农夫衣啊！我要穿的像勇者一样，勇者亨利，勇者小亨利。第二，烤鸭。点土豆泥，
I hear you came from Scallots today. It
烤
must
面
have been
包。
terrible there. How did it happen?
他干嘛？他问我事情哦。等一下，我先把这些食物收入囊中。啊，这个还有那个哦。
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. The terrible cries of the wounded and the dying, I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
My God, what times we live in. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive.
获得声望有没
Don't
有？
fret, lad.
我
You're
应该
safe
说，
here
我一个人
now.
打全部就没办法，还是太……哦，看完了，我要昏倒了。等一下，先吃，先吃，还没恢复哦。啊，继续吃，继续吃，吃，面包，面包，吃。哦，吃撑了哦。 吃太多了，我想睡觉了，但是我想多拿点食物，我怕我等一下肚子饿想吃宵夜。保存药剂是可以加在水里面、加在汤里面的哦。我快昏倒了，哪边是睡觉的地方啊？完了！ 不行啊！这一间哦，关门！睡觉，睡觉。睡12个小时，爽，小睡一波。对，哎。 谁把我叫起来？
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
哇，小亨利在想事情。
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion.
这个女的干嘛啊？
Didn't wake you, boy.
她对我也太好了吧？
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
我不喝酒的，小亨利不喝酒，
Just what you need to help you sleep.
才倒了一点点。他刚刚那个一下是怎样？一口哦。
You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have
这个
been.
夫人人也太好了吧？
I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you,
他干嘛啊？
but I want
他
you
是看上我的肉体了。
not to worry about
他只是想要我的肉体。
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
快点，亨利啊，把握机会，亨利！亨利上啊，亨利！
You might be right, my lady.
为什么人不见
I'll
了？
tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
人
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from
不要
him.
跟他说我情人啊！亨利怎么不见了啊？
It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
我和父亲谈论
Father
人
and I
生
always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village
如实交
on
代
the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
我要说他们杀了我的
Father
爸
told me
妈
to，take shelter in the castle while he went
这样
to
才
the
更可怜。
She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that.
亨利怎么神隐了？
Leader of
他神格化是不是啊？
A knight in full armor saw father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in
好
cold
可怜哦，亨利。
Poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I
我
ran
开始
as
逃
my
亡
life。depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
我们两个都是2哎，我们撒谎那部分22，然后我6他5，我5他8，他战斗比我强哎，为什么夫人战斗力比我高3呐、我要撒谎还是不要啊？我要如实相告呢，还是英雄亨利？看我英雄亨利。
It's a sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped, and I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Really?
哇，失败
I'll
了！
never forget the horror
我不应该撒谎的。
for the rest of my life.
我可以独挡吗？
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets
我明明也2啊，为什么他不相信我？
Poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world.
我是英雄亨利耶，你不相信我
Work？of Satan and those
斩
who
首
do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate
来吧，我准备好了。
been merciful to me and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through, I was young when I had some quarrel with only 18 years.
Years, you say?
7 years.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish,
衰落的老人7年，
Certainly, only he has.
you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad.
亨利上啊，亨利，
True.
亨利上啊！
Bothering you with this. You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you.
要
see.
走，拉住他的手，亨利。
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
哇，我刚是不应该撒谎的。哇，做噩梦了。亨利开始想起他的悲惨童年，他是内心中的狂战士之血要沸腾了，他要觉醒了。狂战士亨利来了，狂起来！啊，亨利，救命！
Help us. Don't be a coward.
完了，亨利要走上邪道了。
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
啊？
You wouldn't have time to join forces.
You might be right. For sure, Sigismund ain't no.
跟他们讲话嘞？会有什么情报吗？
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
太黑了吧这里！
It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging.
怎么可能幸存者从那边从城堡里面走出来啊？一定被屠杀的吧？
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you know what's happening?
Don't ask me. I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
我也是啊，我要被射一箭呢，你有吗？你是想被射屁股看看？哎，这是什么东西？就像饼干一样的符号。哎！我可以打领主吗？把领主从那边推下去有没有？
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle.
他们有工程武器哦，
It doesn't make sense.
放火烧城堡啊！一直丢火箭进去，把房子烧了，
Close enough, this huge storm.
用烟熏他们呢。
And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
应该有几千、几百几千人吧。
Won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
哎呦，要打了是不是？这一看就不是啊，这哪是军队啊？那边都农民呢。
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
怎么可能啊？
Lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth...
竟然在说吧，哭啊！
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these.
这些人也说靠腰，快走了。
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join
好啊，
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
哦
I，see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir.
他脸怎么那么黑？怎么那么脏啊？不在下雨
We'll
吗
meet？ again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times.
快走啊！不是会有追兵吗？他们人家都骑马，你还带农民。哇，不能回去安葬爸妈了。
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
哦，英雄亨利，
And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
去集晕呢？可以在交谈是怎样？
Have you any further orders?
Keep watch on the battlements for now. I'll send someone to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
等级提升了，
Have
继
you
续
any
提，
further orders?
Keep watch on the battlements.
继续讲话，等级提升。还有什么过不去？哦，可以了。嘿嘿，我还站哨了，我是勇敢亨利。干嘛啦？我陪你们站哨哎、
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till
哇，人好好哦，学长，
show you what's what.
学长人真好。
Thank you.
要过一段时间按 T。哦，2个小时，1个小时，2个小时。 天亮了，还是没事啊？还是我回去睡觉好了。好了，回去睡觉了啦！神经病啊！谁跟你站哨啊？我是勇者亨利耶！有啊！大家都在站哨，你在干嘛啊？我要去睡觉了。哭啊！外面那么冷。吃东西，好吃好吃。他那个书加号是什么？睡觉，还困呐？出事了！打起来，要打了！要打了！要打了！上啊！来了，不要怕，勇者亨利来了，不要怕。我有相亲父老，不要怕。全部都穿，我靠！我靠，人也太多了吧！
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am
他好鄙视哦。
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvard. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
串通，我们才不会串通嘞。
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish.
As you
I will
wish.
relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen。哦，人也太多了吧，后面超多人的嘞。这不止几百了吧，这几千以上了，千算千人了。 这是国王哦。
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
哦，他那个钉头锤好帅哦，那个小铁锤好炫哦，我还想要。哦，两个对视一看，那我现在知道干嘛？交谈。为什么他要袭击？
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a
银山出产银矿就对了。
Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I
see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
战略要地。
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all.
不是哦。
May God grant him eternal glory. Built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas.
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas,
好复杂哦。
Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kut...
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
同理心攻击。
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
哇，同理心没用。
May the Lord watch over you.
那我现在要干嘛？我没有任务目标了啊！逃出升天，找到毛坯，离开城堡。我哪里找马啊？比武场。 我现在这个骑马偷走马匹骑，哦，这是我的马啦，戴维斯哦。先骑我的马，骑马。啊！ 哎呦喂！先骑马出去。
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
你知道我是谁？我任意付钱。
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
我能偷出去吗？直接翻墙出去不行哦。从这里跳出去不行吗？不行欸。亨利，可以了。是呀。可是他叫我去偷装备，这样我是不是可以全副武装啊？我上次偷一副装备比较好啊，那我是错了，我应该回去。等一下，应该拿一下盔甲的。让我进去！开门啊，混蛋！完了，我进不去了。这里有密道可以进去吗？而且我脚受伤了为什么我2只脚都受伤了？不会吧，真的进不去哦！我要进去，我要偷装备。偷装备，这里哦。哦，盾呢？这有什么好东西可以偷吗？远程剑，有弓全部偷走。
What the hell was that? I must have imagined it.
没事没事。不是吧？我们刚刚有人上来，怎么可能啊？太屌了吧！没有人。这门可以锁吗？有人来了。
Hey you, what are you doing? Fuck off.
没事。那么快就有人来啊？哭啊！我只是站哨的，他们都在这边混，我怎么玩啊？我走了，没事。没事啊。可靠的刀全部拿走，好爽哦！勇者亨利就是要偷，这样子嘞，我这样试试已经算一个士兵了。
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy?
哎，不行哎，我是不是应该买开锁器啊？月球漫步是不是啊？好啦好啦，我开锁器了，偷盔甲。巫妖啊！哦哦哦！看偷东西还要看难度的哦。哦，要一直开锁，一直开锁啦。哦，这个不是点的，是你要去做这件事情，才会慢慢提升等级，不是用点的。哦，来了，猛起来了哦！我是勇猛亨利了，我已经越来越像勇者了。我能感受到我的勇者力量，你们有没有感受到？非常困难。这是堡主，堡主是个老头吗？还真的是领主。堡主跟领主不一样，领主是这片土地的主人，堡主是这片领土上城堡的主人，是吗？全部拿走啊！之前的都拿走。哦，没事没事没事没事，没事没事没事，不去啊，亨利！没事没事，我没拿东西，有点难呢。哇！
Are you yanking my pizzle?
哇，被抓了！
Right under my nose. This definitely won't come cheap. Learned crime doesn't pay.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
好啦好啦好啦，无法啦。
Put me in jail then.
Get moving. I hope you rot there. And
我
spread
在
your
练
arms and
习。
legs. Let's see if you have anything else suspicious on you.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. Ah, you can. I'm sorry.
哇！我身上只剩裤子跟保存药剂，是怎么这么可怜？哦啊，亨利，不要客气了，都什么时候？这是个战乱的时代，我们以后再当英雄。现在我们需要民众的支持。哦，所以啦，保存了，我可以尽情的偷了。啊，没事啊，我没有偷东西，真的没有。哦，干，全部干走。注意啦，成功了。
Is that some new kind of game?
蹲着偷东西啊，不知道吗？蹲着偷东西啊，你不会，我教你啊。哇，亨利一出门就开始偷东西，有没有看到？亨利就是这样子，这么的勇猛。他这边是哪里啊？啊，没事没事没事。 没有，我没有要偷东西。哦，关门，偷，开偷！来了，亨利要来偷东西了。哦，亨利超猛！哦， 超重了，东西不嫌多啊！等一下一次抛售，超重时不能冲刺，偷太多，偷太多了啦，偷太多了，赶快去卖掉东西。还没出门冒险，就开始偷人家家的东西。
No, no, that looks like stolen goods.
看账户他不买哦，他不会，他刚不是买了？看你这个人，你刚不是买一堆吗？这个就扔掉好了，什么大头棒啊，这感觉就很便宜，丢了，全部丢地上。哦，现在亨利很猛，亨利现在已经是勇士了，我是勇者亨利了。现在是先去骑我的马，我可以出城了。他不会后退耶。哦，哇！不知道该做什么。等下，我好像有点黑耶，我装备一下火把好了。勇者亨利要出关了，勇者亨利要通行了。他就这样把他捡走了，没关系啊，你不让我出去。我自有别的路可以走，就是这里了。去吧，小马王！看，跳啊，小马王，你怎么不跳了？上啊，小马王！不然不行啊，不让我出去啊！我要走的走回去哦，多远呐？超远的哎！可以快速旅行哦。现在不能快速移动，为什么？刚刚这不是可以出去吗？还是从这边才可以出去？我想骑马出去啊！这马很烂呢，这样都跳不出去。为什么我这刚刚可以出去，现在不能出去了？哎，有了！而且我脚受伤了，不能跑步，好可怜。英雄亨利，靠！不会吧
Let me go. How much? Do it. All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught. I'll deal with the others. You just. Curva! Ah, crap! Damn it! Come here, lad.
我不能跑啊！我跑不动啊！好悲哦！
If I don't back, they'll be ripped to pieces by jump. All right, shove. I'll deal with it. Curva! Fuck!
我跑不动啊！先远离这边。我脚受伤不能跑，而且马还在里面。那个 NPC 骗我，他说我偷装备之后，他就让我出去，要不让我出去啊！我先离城堡周围远一点。我现在受伤了怎么办？ 我不是有穿鞋吗？哇！亨利的人生太坎坷了，而且我快死了。我要怎么办？我怎样才会好啊？啊！天哪！哎，慢慢好吧。我要这样慢慢走过去哦，开什么玩笑啊！看，这游戏是这样玩的吗？我怎么觉得不对啊？而且我的负面动态怎么才好啊？还流血？啊，不会吧？
Let me accept.
Leave me, I say.
Easy.
Lay a finger on me.
Are you mad? Stop your
Bring it on.
哦呀！哦哦！哎，对哦，去拜托夫人让我出去。
The Lord be.
I would like to.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the car.
Why, for the love of God?
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought.
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian
我们
burial.
女的干嘛？
My heart goes out.
If I could just get past.
But you can.
Good thinking. And where can I get?
At the armor.
Where's that?
In the gate tower. You could tell them Sir Robard sent you.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you. What do you think?
Not quite 10.
Oh.
不像。
Goodbye.
为什么这样不像？哪里错了？这个这样像了吗？
My lady.
God be with. I'm sorry. I didn't. I still think you should.
屁呀！你屁股啦！我等下连把布这样都认不出来。啊，先保存，先保存。看，终于成，原来是衣服的问题，不是脸的问题啊！衣服，衣服。啊，没有时间拖延了，哭哦。
I need to get out.
Then I'm afraid. Ah, I see.
Farewell.
耶，出城了！为了出这个城，搞了1个小时。
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
啊？哦，我是已经回来了啦。
It's like they've already gone.
Wow. 我操！哎， 哦，不是，还没到了。看是敌人。
You're not going anywhere, are you? Leave your weapon on the ground and get lost.
What's to be done?
妈的，原来是强盗啊！他是搜刮东西的。钱只有我能拿，你拿什么拿？我家。我的家。我充满回忆的家。可以开哦，那可以全部拿走。还好我有回来看，还好我因为我念旧回来看一下，有东西可以吃吗？妈咪，妈咪，我受伤了。那可以开锁哎、欸，我家的财宝啊。亨利的逼测骰子拿走。哇，这是我打2只马屁股的地方，非常怀念。这就是他们丢大便的地方吗？真的有丢大便他们真的有丢哇！靠 U 啊，叫什么叫啊？哇，这就是那个女朋友吧？
It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca.
全部拿走。哇，抱歉了，我只能跟那个什么模仿女哦，模仿少女叫什么名字去了？这些人还活着的时候都会跟我说 ：“Hello, Henry. Hello, Henry.”
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me.
这是那个剑术大师吧？哇，什么都没有，好歹留个剑给我吧。为什么穿破裤子啊？我不是穿成套的盔甲吗？
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
要进化咯，要狂起来咯。
The one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
要狂起来咯。
But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
哇，要结局了！亨利的一生要结局了，这游戏差不多了。我听到狗叫声啊！罗格森哎，爸爸的钱。听到狗叫声哎。狗狗。
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to convince, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
特丽莎，对哦，特丽莎怎么了？
What happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Did you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword.
哎呀，我的
I'll
剑！
gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, then?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword.
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the grave.
好声好气的跟你讲哦。
You see, a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Shit! 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 That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
会怕就好啦。
Easy there, boy. You know me. A good master won't be needing this.
我可以收刮吗？呆呆，我可以带他回家吗？我看我先把身上东西放在家里好了，不然这样好重哦。捡东西捡捡放家里，这是个不错的主意，家里最安全了。全部移动。
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
开始挖掘。啊，狗狗来了！你想帮忙挖吗？ 他可以成为我的伙伴吗？这个游戏有宠物系统吗？像发块那样的。
Let's get to it.
穿的好破旧哦，活像个难民。不走剑不放家里呀、白痴哦！
Damn it all.
干嘛了？他睫毛好长哦。
How am I gonna do this?
干嘛了？现在是干嘛？
Some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
啊会。
We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down.
我没穿装啊！你看，
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
我真的要跟他决斗，我打得赢吗？干，先跑啊！他追过来了！不能开！完了！太多人了吧？屁呀！这怎么打得赢？这剧情杀吧？这打不赢吧？哇！我被顺回来了。
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
狗狗攻击！
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
我的天！
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father
I thought you'd never.
哈利路亚！
Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
解锁成就。
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
哇，
Any good Christian would have done this.
阿丽要当我老婆了。
Now sleep.
你安葬了我的父母，你一定得当我老婆，这是传统。
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say
哇，你还有我小亨利。
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a black?
我是亨利王哎。
Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me, but as for why they should care, I've no idea.
我是亨利王，开什么玩笑啊？
I'm exhausted.
亨利王当然要受到照顾啊，要受到爱戴。
Only water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
我是亨利王，还要睡哦。
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an
安
offer.
纳什，
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave.
我靠！
If it weren't for my
我
uncle,
箱子里的东西会不会被偷走啊？
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
all right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
特丽莎，你要不要当我女朋友？
Not yet.
Well, try to eat something. Look at you, lover boy.
还是很脏啊。想走走吗？
A walk? I'd like that very.
If that's what you...
It's not you, Hal. It's just.
I'd like to know... How are the Scalets?
They're alive. That's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by.
So,
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took...
do you know anything?
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... Well, folk tell awful stories about...
That's all.
You're the young fellow who came here from Scarlet's, half dead, aren't you?
Yes, that'll be...
The lady of the castle was asking us.
Ah.
Very well.
Good luck to
you.
I'm going to enjoy...
我操嘞！还有人哦！这么小！靠！我要！不要闹了啦！怎么有人在这里啊？我靠，超黑的！有啦，碎啦！碎啦，碎啦！碎啦！
What are you after here, you fucker? I can see you're not from round here. And we've had no one coming here lately but bastards like you, causing trouble. Now you'll be sorry. What were you expect?
You want coin, do you? For the funeral, I suppose. A coffin and a priest. Your old man will have to pay for that. Better start running if you don't want to die.
Come now. No need to get upset. It's just a bit of banter, nothing more. So, I'll be on my way then. Farewell.
谁啦？我干呢！我干！为什么那么衰？不是农民哦！我现在跑的方向是对的吗？我跑不赢他们呢。干！哦，打不赢。干！哎，回一下，回一下。爬爬爬，爬上去，亨利！哎，好像没战斗状态了。现在不能快速移动，为何？我快要死了！不要再遇到人了，拜托！我真的要死了。原来亨利太脆弱了啦，路上随便一个土匪就要杀人了。干，我还以为我有狂战士的血统，但没有，我要死了，他妈的！我需要休息。